here we are. I'm following my two adult children on their own motorcycles. And my point of view is absolutely skewed because there's a part of me that's proud of them and a bigger part of me that's absolutely so afraid for them. She is determined, and while I think this bike is rather big for her, she's determined and she's got more gumption than I do. And our son, Ryan, you see he's doing his wobbling there, kind of gets on my nerves, but I think he gets a little bored just going straight. So he just got him a CF Moto, and he likes it. He's really enjoying it. He test drove it at first at Gateway Cycles, and they were phenomenal, letting him test drive different bikes, just like they did Caitlin. You know, a few weeks ago she came up here, she tested different bikes. Fell in love with this Moto Guzzi bike. Her dad's got a Moto Guzzi, so might be partial to the Moto Guzzis on her part. And Ryan, he had a KTM Duke 390, which was his very first bike. He got it before he took the safety course, and he rode it for a long time. And one of the videos I think I put up had him riding it. It was a very loud bike, and it had been modified. It was a very lightweight bike, and while he doesn't have a whole lot of weight to him, it still was very small for him. So we really encouraged him to look at a better bike, a bigger bike, now that he'd had about 6 months or so, I guess, under his belt on that KTM 390. So one day we were out riding, and we stopped by Gateway Cycles, and no plan. We were there near closing, as a matter of fact. And he decided, oh, we're going to stop and get some gas. So anyway, he decided he liked the CF Moto. So he ended up going and buying it from Indian in Lexington. His two also came right out of the crate. I think he was the first one sold in Lexington, so he's been kind of running with that. He has a channel called 859 Videos. I think I linked to it. If not, I'll try to remember to do it right here. And he does really good videos and reviews and things like that on his bike and the rides that he takes and the modifications and things like that. Speaking of which, I need you to do me a favor. Like, dislike, subscribe, and ring that bell. It really helps grow this channel. I'm not making money at it, but it sure would be fun to keep making videos for a reason. So we definitely need you to subscribe. Be sure you click on the bell so that we can give you the reminders automatically that we've made a new video. Alright, so we got some fuel, and we're heading on our journey back home. We're going to go through a small town of Winchester, Kentucky. We're going to take back roads. We're not going to get on the interstate. Back when we bought our first Spider, oh, he just kills me when he leans in those turns like that. I miss those days when you had the guts to do it. But anyway, we're just sticking it to the back roads. When we got our first Spider and Tom got his Moto Guzzi, Caitlin rode the Spider home behind him, and I drove behind them because we had no intention of buying motorcycles that day. We came up, looked at them, liked them, and bought them. So we did take the interstate that day, and I think she's featured in the Riding Bob video. I'll try to remember to link to that so you can see it. And she would have ridden the interstate, but I think I was a little bit more pushy as mama, and so let's stick to the back roads. So speaking of back roads, we're about to get on the back roads. I'm just going to sit back and let you enjoy the ride and pay attention to the scenery, and we'll talk again in a little bit. Well, we've made it to Winchester. It's only about a 25-30 minute ride. We're going to get through downtown here and get us a bite to eat. Ryan is stuck behind me. We got to a point there, I think you saw the hay truck had passed us, and she was getting a little far away, and I think it was making me a little nervous too, so it's kind of warms your heart in a way to see Big Brother watching out for little sister. So I think I'm going to get him to get up here in front of us here in a few minutes, and we're going to pull off, grab us a bite to eat. Long drawn out process when you buy a motorcycle. It's even longer when you're watching someone buy a motorcycle. Oh, stumble. I'll be careful, please be careful. You know something, there's something about watching your kids do things, you know, and I mean, yeah, they're adults, but I'm watching them ride motorcycles, and the fact that the two of them are doing it with such confidence warms my heart, but it scares the devil out of me. I struggle watching them do these things. Alright, so Ryan's going to come up here. Looks like he's going to give her a little... I got a thumbs up there, that's good. It warms my heart. The two of them got this in common. Maybe they'll get to ride bikes together, and that's really cool. Oh, him and his feet dangling. He just makes me so sick. He can handle that motorcycle like it's nothing. He's really got some good confidence, and I like that. I like that because he what did he stand up for? Well, we got some pedestrians to watch out for here. Festival going on downtown. So I probably need to get off here and quit talking so much and pay attention. We're going to grab us a bite to eat. I think Ryan's going to split off and run to work. And we'll catch back up in a little bit.
Wow.